shall be moving on to the Parliament buildings, where it is day 2, where members-elect of the National Assembly are being rather familiarized with operations of Parliament ahead of the first sitting. And our reporter, O'Brien Kimani, is on the grounds to give us more details. O'Brien?
Well, asante sana, Jacqueline Wambiro, back in Broadcasting House. It is day 2 of the orientation of members of Parliament-elect, an exercise that started yesterday, where so far 223 members of Parliament have been oriented, and this process is coming to a close today, with Parliament expecting that all the 333 members of Parliament who have been elected will have been oriented and presented with the credentials to allow them to access the National Assembly, and of course to now set in motion the process of starting now the official programs. Well, this is what we've been keeping tabs here, and now I'm joined by Kiambaa, Member of Parliament, Jovona Wanjiko. This is not his first time here. Remember, he was elected in 2021, yes. And he's about to give us his view on this whole process, plus also give us a brief of his expectation once the 13th Parliament is reconstituted. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. I mean, this is the first time this exercise is happening. What do you think of it?
I think the exercise is very smooth and efficient, because I think the Parliamentary Service Commission, they are well organized, because majority of especially the first timers, they have made it easy for them to, to be able to register all those services. Like, for example, last year when I came in, I had to look for my own way out. You had to go to the National Hospital Insurance Fund. You had to go to the Parliament to look for card. I had to do it on my own. But this time, this particular time, it's very easy, because you just need to visit one station after the other, and you are all sorted as according to the Parliamentary Service Commission. It was well organized. We thank God for giving also another opportunity to serve the people of Kiambaa, a 5-year term, which was I was elected last year, 2021. So I have been able to serve the people of Kiambaa only for 1-year term. 1 year. So I'm promising them, and they were able to elect me again in 2022, and I really appreciate, for the support.
So when you're talking to your colleagues, and especially those who have been elected for the first time, what are their sentiments? What kind of sentiments are they expressing about this whole process? Yeah,
they are also okay, because I think they have found it very easy for them to be able to register. Some of those processes are a bit tedious. Depending if you're a first timer, you need someone who knows, where to visit and where to go. But when they have already conglomerated, brought all the services together, it is becoming so easier for the first timers to be able to access these services. They have been able to be provided with cards. They have been shown all over the Parliament, the toilets, what you need to do. If you want to contribute to a debate or to a certain motion, the orientation is quite okay. They are quite happy. They are happy because it started yesterday and they're ending it today. So they are comfortable with the whole process. And I think for them, it is even to their advantage, because they've been able to do all this within 1 day. For us, I think it took me for like 2 months before I was able to access the whole process of Parliament. Yes.
You say you came into this house last year and you have only served for 1 year. Now you've been given a fresh mandate of 5 years. We're expecting that very soon the 13th Parliament will be gazetted, so that the business of the House can now kickstart. What are you looking forward for once the House is constituted?
I think it will be a very busy house for the 13th Parliament, because depending on the numbers, we have the majority in the Kenya Kwanza. So the first business of the day is to elect the Speaker, which will be very intensive.
I don't think at this point you can say that you have the majority, because Parliament still has the final authority, and the final authority in deciding who has the numbers, because they have first of all to consult with the registrar of political parties.
But you see, at the end of the day, we know our numbers. It's about numbers. Elections about the numbers. If you have the numbers, you have the numbers. If you don't have the numbers, you don't have the numbers. And it will be evident in the floor of the House. When that time comes, we will wait for the moment. We'll wait for the moment to come.
After that has been settled.
We elect the Speaker, and then we start the the business of the day, whereby us as a Kenya Kwanza, we have a lot to offer. We have a lot to legislate, especially when it comes to the Hustlers Fund. We cannot be comfortable again. We have no luxury of time. We have a lot of registrations to do. We'll constitute also our parliamentary groupings so that at least now we can start forming, the committees and what we are supposed to do to make sure at the end of the day we have been able to registrate laws that will help to enhance and also to bring the livelihood down in terms of cost of living. In terms of the Hustlers Fund, we have a lot to offer for the 13th Parliament.
Very good. And, this is a desire and a hope of Kenyans that, once you go into this house, regardless of whatever party you are elected on, all of you are going to join hands and help come up with the legislations that will push the country forward. Njuguna, thank you very much indeed for finding time to be with us, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. And God bless you. We are hoping to have a wonderful time of the 13th Parliament, and we are trusting God for everything.
It's going to work out.
It's going to work out.
Enjoy your afternoon.
You too.
Very good.
All right.
George Njuguna is the Member of Parliament for Kiamba, joining us here, of course, to give us his opinion on what they expect going forward. There's also another new Member of Parliament who has just joined me. Kindly tell me, who is this?
This is John Kagusha, Member of Parliament for Mukurweini in Nyeri County, and also the former Speaker of Nyeri County. This
is your first time, to come to the National Assembly, and of course you've gone through the orientation process. What do you make of it?
No, well, it's a good process. What I've gone